Hello, everybody. It's Big Al here with some more content from Lord of the Rings Rise to War. I'm logging in from my Forgotten account, the Season 4 account. I'm going to give a season update, and I'm also going to try to siege a building fortress with eagles. We've already broken one fortress with eagles, so let's get into the map. So, as you see, the center is opened. We have taken undeeps, and we are fortifying those areas. We do have Linden making their way over. They are over about here. They are next to Moria. So, from last, I believe the last video, we haven't taken on Deeps yet. But we're up in here in Brown Lands, clearing that. Gundor has made their way over. And we have been fighting them for a day or so now. We have been pushing, they've been pushing back. But this is pretty much not our main area. This is just for defensive purposes. So I'm going to go over here. And we have pulled out of most of the Mordor areas because honestly they're not important at this moment. So I'm going to send my eagles. But because I can't see it, I am sending Merry and Pip about 20 seconds before the others. That way, if there is army standing on it, I can recall my eagles, because nobody wants to lose eagles. Mordor has done a pretty good job of, wow, they started their fortress. They must have just started that. Has done a pretty good job of trying to clear out and block paths. They struggled with it early on. I think they waited a little bit too late to try to block the passes. But they're catching up. And again, we're focusing on clearing brown lands. Because once we take brown lands, it will be a long time before Mordor can get into the center. I have a couple reports to show you from this account. Unfortunately, I make the mistake quite often forgetting which account I'm in when I go to attack people. So there's a big difference between this account, that's season 4, and my other account. Yep. Have to recall. They learned. They saw me siege the other. Well, that's too bad. Okay, so I guess I'm not going to break that. Let me go in here and show you some of the PvP. So, again, this is a Season 4 account, so I'm getting in some draws, trying to slow them down. Been fighting mostly Gundor the last day and a half. There was a couple good ones. I believe it was these. Nope. Gundor has been, for some reason, sending like level 30, level 33 armies. This guy's pretty much my size. He's got some better gear than me. I don't have anything close to being full strengthened. Go through my gear real quick. Okay. This guy is a pretty big whale. Cap has most of his gear is fully strengthened. Most of it has refines. I'll go back to his Gimli. like his Gimli. I wonder if he's lacking on gear because he doesn't need that much focus on Gimli. But it's still a pretty good Gimli. Yeah, we even got a fight with one of Rohan's guys, but I'm pretty sure they're all cleared out. There was only one or two of them up there. So we have a stalemate pretty much on this side because we're fighting Gundor down at that crossing that I showed you. Here is the Gundor's pass to get into the center. As you can see, they have built it up and they have moved all the way around it. We have built our side up as well, but just not as much as them. It doesn't look like anybody's going to take this pass anytime soon because of all the fighting down in the crossing. I believe it is this pass. Linden is getting close to this pass because if we come this way, we have Moria. Looks like they're setting up to take out Moria soon. So it's going to be interesting. We have Linden coming from the west. We have Gundor and Mordor trying to come up from the south. Lothlorien is over here doing their thing. They are a lot smaller faction, so they're struggling a little bit. You have Angmar over here that I believe has a nap with Linden at this moment. And as you see, Rohan is over here, and they've taken this keep. So it pretty much comes down to this pass, the Gundor pass, and this crossing that we have against Gundor. It's a decent pin, considering it's not much of our army is over there. We are on day 18, I believe. Yep, day 18. And we have 4.5 days until chapter progression 9 is over. One cool thing I wanted to show you is one of the optimizations they did on, I believe, 2 updates ago. If you click on your army, you see this little button here on the right side of the army. If you click on it, it will go and it will show you inside of your troops to make sure you have gear on and everything like that, which is a quick way of doing it to make sure that you have gear, especially when you're changing gear a lot like I am on my other account. So I'm just leaving it short. Was hoping to break a fortress today for you, but I guess that didn't happen. But you see where our fighting is. And I look forward to seeing what the next 2 or 3 days bring on our server. As always, make the most out of what you got.